Every morning you wake up and, well, maybe the first thing you do is start the coffee. Or get the kids out of bed. Maybe it's a hot shower or a little exercise that gets the blood flowing. However you start the day, be sure to include Channel 12's Pat Masters, Tony Petrarca, and Good Morning America. They help get you up and going with the latest news and weather. So if you're a fast riser or a snooze hitter, count on Eyewitness News and Good Morning America to help start your day. Weekdays at 6:30 on Channel 12.
Hello, I'm Greg Leaking. Call Channel 12 at 1-800-621-NEWS. Your newsworthy video may earn you $50. Be a Channel 12 Eyewitness News hawk and keep your eye on the action.
Walter Bryan, Channel 12 Eyewitness News.
Join the All News Channel, already in progress.
From Monday Night Football to Midnight Madness at PC after the game. More on the Hill Thomas issue coming up after the game. Good evening, I'm Walter Bryan.
Thanks a lot, Rich.
All right.
Coming up next on 22 News, meet a man who paints a perfect picture without a brush.
I want you to meet a one-of-a-kind Western Massachusetts character, the twig artist, coming up next.
Plus, stay with us for 22 News at 6 this evening. American balloonist Steve Fawcett's latest attempt to circle the world ends in the South Pacific.
KFC. Get 6 pieces for $1.99, 20 for $5.99. Honey barbecue wings at KFC.
Painting lovely land and seascapes doesn't necessarily require a brush. A flamboyant sprinkled artist creates his desired effect with...
It's absolutely necessary. Learn more in this free book from Shell. Count on Shell.
22 News headlines.
Good evening. Here's what's making news. The latest ministry stories and more on the night. Northern Ireland says he believes the peace process is beginning to take hold there. Those stories and more on the night at 11.
22 News, winner of the Associated Press Best Newscast Award. Now, live, working for you throughout Western Massachusetts. This is the news leader, 22 News at 6.
Hot story on the coast, Cooper.
I got it. We're out of here. Isn't he on the air?
Still is.
Seacoast, we're live at 6. Let's go.
All right, we're out of here. You're live in 3, 2, live from the Seacoast. I'm Steve Cooper.
Thanks, Coop. The storm's fast approaching.
Coop, I'll take it from here.
That Steve Cooper sure gets around.
Hi, honey. How was your day?
The usual.
Steve Cooper. He's one of a kind.
At least I think so.
The stories we're working on, a fire in Poinsett County claims 3 lives. And
speaking changes are on the way in the television and telephone industry. I'm Scott Shirey. Up next, I'll show it how it reaches out and touches your everyday life.
Also, police are investigating an apparent murder in southeast Missouri. Stay with us. The news is next.
live from KAIT 8 TV, good neighbors you can turn to for news, weather, and sports. This is KAIT 8 News.
An early morning fire kills 3 people. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Diana Davis.
And I'm Tony Brooks. That fire in Poinsett County turned deadly. Darcy Thomas joins us live in the newsroom with more on that story. Darcy?
Search for suspected serial killer Andrew Cunanan.
Hey, later. Stay up for NBC's Saturday Night. Who's next?
And up next on 22, people along a Springfield street call for action after a fatal accident there last night. Miami police have their doubts about a reported suicide note from Andrew Cunanan. And in sports, we'll check the leaderboard at the GHO, all coming up next.
The news leader. Now, live, working for you throughout Western Massachusetts, Lynn Barry, Steve Roulier with sports, and meteorologist Bruce Avery. This is 22 News at 11. You're watching Central Ohio's news leader. This is WBNS 10 TV Eyewitness News.
I want to publicly apologize today to this court and to the people.
Now at noon on 10 TV News HD.
A bit of a rainy Labor Day.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us.
Now at 6 on 10 TV News HD.
New information tonight in the death of this young man hit and killed by a police cruiser.
And he just started getting up, and it was just bad.
Why, at least one witness says the officer is to blame and the evidence that could help his defense.
We'll let the games begin, but will Keno really bring in the money the state needs? We're live with the start of this new lottery game and its opening problems.
And a TV commercial that's scaring a lot of Central Ohioans.
More Americans died from pandemic flu in the 20th century than died in World War I.
The rest of the message that is causing so much concern right now on 10 TV News HD at 6.
Extreme hoarding.
10 TV News at 11 begins with breaking news out of East
22, the news leader. Now live, working for you throughout Western Massachusetts. This is 22 News at 11.
The murder case as they weigh the evidence to decide the fate of the former Northampton VA nurse. Good evening and welcome to 22 News at 11. I'm Barry Krieger.
And I'm Brenda Garrett.
Aimed at one of America's favorite places. More in tonight's World in a minute. The Baltimore Sun reports that federal agents stopped 2 Japanese cult members from releasing nerve gas at Disneyland last weekend.
Real Potato King.
Delightfully delicious potato dishes, anyone?
Lucio! Yeah, I guess he is pretty cool. Lucio, you were right. Potatoes are pretty great. Sorry I didn't realize it sooner.
U.S. and German diplomats to abandon travel from Sarajevo's airport into the city today.
And what's that? My stomach says it's still hungry. Let's go! Hooray!
Now's the time to prepare for food with Andy, Carly, Leo, and Luna.
I love fried, I love boiled. I love more cheese.
Thanks for helping me appreciate potatoes, guys. If it weren't for you and the Potato King, I would have missed out on all this local deliciousness.
No problem, Andy. We are just glad you found your special Peruvian food.
And don't forget, Andy, the potatoes is just one of many foods Peru has to offer, although it is a very special one.
Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to drop mashed potatoes on you from the sky. That's okay, Luna. It's just more for me to eat. Thank you for showing me around Cusco. It's so amazing, I don't want to leave. I wish I could learn more stuff about all of Peru's other great foods. There's always more to learn and yummy food to eat in any city we visit, Andy. But as I am quite sure you know, there's always tomorrow.
And to visit various sea creatures. That's it for us tonight at 5. The CBS Evening News is next, and we hope to see you again at 10. Have a good evening.